So there we had a little bit of insight from Lucy Wen about that first match here in this cauldron of an arena for the World Final. She's acknowledging the crowd here in the support. And now we're on to match 2. There's Kasumi ISHIKAWA, 23 years old, world ranked number 5. Smooth technique on the left-handed side. She has won World Tour events in Russia in 2014, Chile in 2011. She was the winner in Bangkok in 2014 at the World Tour Grand Finals, and she was 4th in the London 2012 Olympics. So lots of skills on action here. And there we have LI Xiaoxia, 28 years old, the oldest in the Chinese team, world ranked at number 7, the current Olympic champion, winning gold in London 2012.
The head-to-head with these two players, LI Xiaoxia and ISHIKAWA, have played each other 7 times, and LI Xiaoxia has won them all. So it's going to be a tough match, I think, for ISHIKAWA, but it's the fun of the team. Who knows, she might pull it out of the hat. She started well, 2-0 up in this game.
First game, within the first couple of points, Jill, and be so smooth and relaxed with great timing is quite something.
It is, because sometimes you're in this final situation, you can come out a bit tentative, but she's gone on and she's got into a game straight away.
That one just seemed to clip the edge. It's 4-0 start for the Japanese player. First point for LI Xiaoxia, and it's a good one over the table. Lots of spin, great technique she has on the backhand, really close to the table, really gets over the ball, flicks through with the wrist, generates a lot of power, speed and spin. Table. She'll have made that decision really early, Jill. She'll have seen the way the balls come over from ISHIKAWA's side of the table. She'll have sensed it was kicking off the edge to enable her to top spin it up. But the way she's just beautifully brushed and controlled, look at that, right in the corner. Deceptively played down the line.
And she disguised where she was going to put the ball, so it was beautiful. Beautiful to watch.
3-5.
Asked the commentator from Ichiroma's asking about Mima Ito, next Japanese player up in the next match. She's only 15, and will she be perturbed by the crowd? Well, thanks for the question, Ichiromaj. I'm not getting ahead of myself here, I don't think, Jill. I don't know if you are. Mima Ito, next match on. There's too much to enjoy in the meantime, but it's a fair question. I think she'll be fine. There might be an element of it. The crowd creating some pressure, but I think these players will be able to deal with it. This is what they train for. This is what they want. This is what the sport enjoys, is the following, the global following, the global support, the global energy. And these events are exactly where they want to be, these players.
Yeah, even though she's only young, I think she's mentally strong, so...
She's already won a
World Tour as well. So.
Yeah.
And across the world, she played juniors. Most of these players have played through the junior world circuit as well.
Meanwhile, fantastic continuation from Kasumi Ishikawa. She's maintained that great opening, leads here, 3-point advantage, 7-4.
Dynamic that I think might cause pressure for a number 3 is depending on the score and the expectation. So, you know, if Japan were 2-love up or 2-love down, I think there's less pressure perhaps than when it's 1-1.
Yes, definitely.
For anybody, regardless of age.
Yeah.
But again, if you've just seen your number 1 lose, and yeah, there's lots of dynamics at play, but that's the joy of table tennis, the joy of any sport really in these situations.
But we've seen match situations where they've been 2-0 up and lost 3-2, so...
Saw it last night. Liam Pitchford 2-0 up against Jun Mitsutani.
Eventually losing 3-2. So Lu Xiaoxia not giving up here. Serves in 5-8. Current Olympic champion. Of course, the depth of the Chinese team. Will she be selected? Will she be wearing the Chinese jersey
to defend her title in Rio later in the year? Seems to have come around quickly in other Olympics and Paralympics since we were in London.
Kasumi Ishikawa with the serve, 9-5.
Ishikawa now has got 4 match points.
That was fantastic. Kasumi Ishikawa exceptionally quick over the table. That's an exceptional first game for her here in this second match. She takes it. And I wonder how the crowd are going to react now. 11 points to 6 for the Japanese player against the current Olympic champion. And amazingly, maybe this crowd will be spurred on even further. We'll be right back.
Second game, Ishikawa Global.
So straight back at it. It's very difficult to relax in between games here. The tension and the atmosphere and the energy is incredible. Ishikawa, great first game. Can she continue here? Game 2.
I didn't really feel in that first game that Li Xiaoxia got going, got into a rhythm. Ishikawa played, to be fair though, Ishikawa did play well. And I think Li Xiaoxia will be trying to get in with a forehand.
1-4.
It's great pressure from Ishikawa. I've not seen Li Xiaoxia just make so many errors as she is today. And in fact, she's been pushed a couple of times in this championships.
Again, she's 28. That's old for a Chinese team player. Such as the strength and depth and the youngsters coming through every year.
1-2.
Once you get a little bit older, usually you're replaced by someone a little bit younger.
But the coach probably thought, well, she's had such a good record against the Japanese and the experience in the final of the World Championships.
Pull in on your Olympic champion. Li Xiaoxia. But there, a ball like that is normally a ball she wouldn't miss. But let's credit Kasumi Ishikawa. Great topspin there, generating a lot of spin. Li Xiaoxia just spinning it off. This is a great performance so far from Kasumi Ishikawa, but again, errors from Li Xiaoxia. And the crowd a little bit subdued for the first time in about an hour and a half.
Maybe they'll start shouting in a minute to try and lift their player.
Sportsmanship there from the current Olympic champion. Kasumi Ishikawa just saying, it touched. And indeed, Li Xiaoxia came back to the table and said, yeah, it sure did. Umpire corrects the score. We're now at 2-5. Advantage Japan here in this second match. Great angles.
Not many rallies with the points. If it's done on service and receive, as you say, Johnny, there have been a few errors by Li Xiaoxia.
As you say, Jill, that's got the crowd going. But Kasumi Ishikawa looks really focused on staying close to the table. See how she's almost hugging the table? She's so close to it as she serves and holds the line on her backhands there. She's not giving any space here for Li Xiaoxia, wanting to exploit any weakness whatsoever.
She put a nice little soft one in there. Ishikawa changing the pace of the ball.
So questions being asked here of Li Xiaoxia.
Super play from Kasumi Ishikawa. Playing with a real level of freedom out there. To go back to the last question about the pressure of the environment, and will Rima Ito be able to deal with it? Well, we'll certainly come back to that one, but Mindermaj, Kasumi Ishikawa's having no trouble whatsoever.
No, she's come out, she's played her game, she's played positively, and that's what she's done. Stopping Li Xiaoxia, getting in with her game. And she keeps up that pressure and momentum going. take the second game. But still early days yet. She's got him with a forehand. Zhang Jiao making a relatively simple error there.
And this is crucial, I feel, not only for this game, not only for this match, but for the overall team match. For Kasumi Ishikawa. Crowd sense it. Time out called. I think it's Team Japan.
It's incredible. The noise here can be so distracting.
Take another quick look at hashtag Ask the Commentator, Jill. Let's see if we can pick a question out.
Question coming in from Mimi, who's used at ITF World and hashtag Ask the Commentator. When is the last time China did not win the world's men's or women's side? Excellent question, that, Mimi. And what a stat to know. 2010, Jill, you remember Singapore
Defeated China in Moscow. What a result that was. Shocked the world.
Certainly did. But I think that's healthy for the game. If another team can come through, and China not always dominate, but that's not the thing with China. Women.
Absolutely. And the team of Hu Mengyu and Feng Chengwei coming through. They beat in that instance with the young Dongning Lucy Wen, so that was back in 2010. As for the men, year 2000, 16 years ago in Malaysia.
And it was the might of Sweden that beat China 2, I believe, from Jorgen Persson in a 3-2 win.
Year 2000, so thanks, Mimi, for your question. Back to the action. Li Xiaoxia, apologies.
6-9.
Flick from Kasumi Ishikawa, and an apology. That's 3 points breathing space here for Kasumi Ishikawa. Incredible 4-game points for Kasumi Ishikawa. World rank number 5 against the world rank number 7. So I guess on world ranking terms, she could well be the favourite.
Maybe not on head-to-heads.
And maybe not due to the fact that Li Xiaoxia is the current reigning Olympic champion. But anything can happen in these World Championships. 1 game point saved from Li Xiaoxia. Doesn't save another one. Flicks off. Kasumi Ishikawa, Jill, going 2-0 in the second match.
Yeah, she's playing really, really well. Got into the game straight away, playing her tactics. Let's see what happens in the next one.
Jill, Kasumi Ishikawa 2-0 up here in this second match.
With the head-to-head being 7-0 for Li Xiaoxia, what a time to chalk up your first victory.
Yeah, final of the team event.
Love 1.
But you never know. If she doesn't win this one, Li Xiaoxia could come back.
And as you said earlier, we've seen that a few times here this week.
We certainly have.
Exciting change that the ITTF made a number of years ago. Points to 11. And what you notice, fantastic stuff from Li Xiaoxia. And what I've noticed over the years, Jill, I don't know if you think the same, but the 11 points has really opened up the game a little bit on a number of fronts. One, it's perhaps a little bit more attractive on TV and so on because the games are a little bit faster, a little bit more furious and interesting, but also at championships like this, lower ranked players have a real chance of beating higher ranked players because they can chop up the games much more quickly.
Yes, that's exactly right. I mean, when they did play up to 21, if someone was 15-5 up, you knew really who was going to win the game. So the crowd lost interest. You know, it didn't have interest on TV as well. So I think it's been great that they have 11 up. More exciting times.
Mind you, it was still exciting when you played up to 21 points and were European champion.
Well, not when I played against the Chinese because they were very good against defence.
As the crowd now get back into this, they're trying to get Li Xiaoxia back into this match.
Next. 1-3.
I think the umpire's the only one who has a voice who can compete against the crowd here with that microphone. Very clear shout of let. Adds to the tension somehow.
2-3.
Come on, Chinese person, Chinese player in this instance, being shouted at an extreme level of decibels in here. As Li Xiaoxia now mounts a comeback. Lovely spike from Kasumi ISHIKAWA. Any one of us would probably be starting to quake in our boots. Maybe a good way to deflate the situation for her just slightly and relax, diffuse it in her mind by smiling, Jill.
Yeah, sometimes when you think you've done a shot, you know, that was the incorrect one, you can have a right smile, but you think, well, I'm playing well, I'm playing positive. She said to just try and relax the situation. And then she'll compose herself again, ready for the next point.
Second game was important. This is the absolute crucial one. This is going to be nip and tuck all the way through in this third game. So close. Can Kasumi ISHIKAWA see it through for victory, or will it spark Li Xiaoxia back into the middle of the comeback? Mistakes like that in the first two games. I just wonder if she's starting to think of the finish line, Jill, or is Li Xiaoxia putting a little bit more pressure on her here?
I think she's put a little bit more pressure. I don't know, I think she's going for her shots a little bit more, but perhaps a little bit harder. She seemed to miss quite a few in the first two games. Good there, she got in with that good backhand. A lot of power there down the line.
Fans as well, of course, from Japan. Brilliant representation this week from fans from around the world, not only from various countries in Asia here, given that we're in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, but also from Europe. We've had fans from Germany, France, England, Ireland, all over. It's been fantastic.
And they've seen some fantastic table tennis, haven't they, Johnny?
Absolutely. Fans from all over, Sweden and Wales and Spain, Portugal, Scotland. England, of course, battling last night. Just reminded me of these close games. So more advice. The players really struggling almost to hear what's been said to them. It's incredible.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise out there tonight. What's ISHIKAWA going to do now? 8-7 up, serving. She's going to be looking to get in with a forehand. Li Xiaoxia, push that. And a lot of spin on it.
Theodore, my goodness. How important is this for Li Xiaoxia? How important is this for Kasumi ISHIKAWA? It's just incredible in the middle of the rally. The place goes silent. It's like you can hear a pin drop as we all sit on the edge of our seats for the outcome of the rally. The exchanges over the table, controlled, focused. Li Xiaoxia, 8-9. What an attack that is from the player from China. Look how calm and collected she is as well. That's a battle of a true Olympic champion right there, showing her worth here in this World Team Championships final. Jill, it's 9-all.
I'm getting nervous to sit in here, aren't you?
Mina Ito waiting for her turn to come into this lively arena. Oh, it was a brilliant serve from Kasumi ISHIKAWA. She's given a little bit of topspin. I think Li Xiaoxia's misread that one. Let's see it again. She's going to push it. It looks as if it's sailing off. Clips the edge. What a time to do that. point, Li Xiaoxia, to keep herself in this match. Wonderful table tennis all round. It's now getting closer.
What a finish to that game.
Wow. We'll be right back.
ISHIKAWA Kasumi.
ISHIKAWA to serve now. 2 games to 1 up. Good service then followed in into the rallies, but Li Xiaoxia just clipping the edge of the bat. Fantastic rally there. Fast and furious over the table, backhands, forehands.
Both players going for it, big time. Chinese bench on their feet. Great solidarity from all teams here at these World Championships. You see it more and more. When teams win points, the whole bench stand up and clap. It's fantastic.
Stepped up again with that backhand. Look at how fast she hits it so early. Great angle as well.
Just like you used to play it, Jill.
Mine didn't have any spin on it though.
You just get the feeling that Li Xiaoxia is wriggling her way right back into this. Being spurred on by this crowd. Very important for Kasumi Ishikawa to stay focused, to have the belief that she clearly had in the first 2 games of this match.
I think she's stepped up again.
She's
Hit
just
the ball
not,
harder.
yeah, absolutely, and she's just not making the same mistakes though, Jill, that she made in the first couple of games.
Yeah, because we thought as though she'd made some unforced errors with shots that she doesn't normally miss. Change of pace, soft one, hard one.
That last one in the replay, which we might be able to get, but the
she plays the backhand, almost from the middle of the table a little bit, but then the angle she gets, look at that, the explosive acceleration, she steps into it. Anybody watching at home, I think a big takeaway here from these World Championships is the speed of play. And if you're going to compete at a high level or be the best that you can be as an attacker, it's try to take the ball nice and early, certainly at the top of the bounce. Players losing the initiative if they start to move away from the table. Some people, of course, like the style of moving away from the table. But look at that from Kasumi Ishikawa. Another example of taking it really early. The angle that she's generated there. She's trailing though, 7-3. Li Xiaoxia pushing to level at 2-all.
First two games.
Amazing.
Maybe there's something in it for all of us. Even Olympic champions have down moments in matches.
No, she might have felt nervous.
Oh, now it's domination by the Chinese player. Look, there isn't a reaction. She is completely in the zone.
Oh, Kasumi Ishikawa has served off there at 3-10.
I just hope she doesn't get too pressured, too hard on herself here, Kasumi Ishikawa. She's got to try and think about how she played in the first two games to regroup, because it's certainly the way of Li Xiaoxia at the minute, Jill.
It certainly is.
And this crowd are pumping. Li Xiaoxia still on her toes. This is incredible.
Wow, breathtaking here. Li Xiaoxia has brought it back to 2-all, so this will be the fifth and final game in this match, the decider, to see if China can go 2-0 up or if Japan can level at 1-1 in this women's team final.
Traffic there for Li Xiaoxia.
Good play from Kasumi Ishikawa. Fair play to the 23-year-old world number 5. She's just about managed to steady the ship.
Hold on to the brakes there. Li Xiaoxia was starting to pull out of the station.
So it's 2-2. And
2-2.
Tennis that time just a little bit snappy on the backhand from Li Xiaoxia. Fair play there to Kasumi. She's staying with it, Jill.
She is, she is. Because Li Xiaoxia pinning her into her middle. So by doing that, that cuts out the angles. It's 3-all. What will she do on the service now? Will she look to come in?
An indication, Jill, of the need in sport to be mentally tough, because from 1 minute to the next, 5 minutes to the next, you don't become a better player, but it's your brain and your mental state that has such an influence on how you execute, how you play, almost what you achieve.
Yes, I mean, you say mental toughness, you know, the points where pressure points, you can win, you can lose, but you have to compose yourself. And once the point is gone, you've got to forget about it. And think about the next one.
Look at that backhand from Li Xiaoxia. She's almost got her fist in the air before the ball's hit the table and gone past Kasumi Ishikawa. Because it has been topsy-turvy in this game. Li Xiaoxia was struggling, but she didn't give up. She stayed focused. She must have inner belief to know that she's going to be able to find a rhythm at some point. Kasumi Ishikawa lost her way a little bit as Lee came back into games 3 and 4. And she's steadied the ship again here. She's got herself to 5-4 up as the players will turn round on the table, halfway point in the 5th and deciding game. I can't call it, could you?
No, definitely not.
I mean, the history books would say China right in the head-to-head, 7-0.
Yeah, 7-0 for Li Xiaoxia, but there have been many surprises at this tournament by higher-ranked players. But Ishikawa is ranked higher anyway.
Lovely backhand technique. She's really smooth then on the backhand. Both players equally, backhands and forehands. Isn't it brilliant to see a current Olympic champion, almost 4 years exactly on from that, still being as motivated and as hungry.
Yeah, no, it's good to see.
Of course, players always have a hunger. It takes somebody special to be an Olympic and Paralympic champion. But when you've won so much in your career, or perhaps if you see that the Olympics is the pinnacle, but World Championships is right up there.
It certainly is. And I think as a player, you want to win no matter what event it is.
Big point here, 5-6, Ishikawa with the serve. Oh, she did attack it. It was an excellent third ball opener. But Li Xiaoxia's right over the table. Puts the pressure back onto Ishikawa. Watch how she takes it so early. That's a full counter topspin from Li Xiaoxia. Then she sees the chance to take the initiative. She's back in the driving seat. And that one, she's disappointed. Ishikawa slaps her thigh.
Yeah, it was the right one to play, but she didn't quite get over it because it was down the line, shorter distance.
I don't know if there are any words to describe what's happening here now, Jill. 2-0 down in games. Li Xiaoxia. The last 3 games, she has been incredible. And it's tough there on Kasumi Ishikawa. Her team's already 1-0 down. She knows the importance of this match. She did 2-0. Pinned back to 2-2, and now with Li Xiaoxia on the backhand like that, leading 8-5, it's got to be advantage China. Heavy backspin serve this time. Ishikawa puts it in the net, finds herself with the serve, but trailing by 4. Oh my goodness! She's become a wall. It's almost impossible for Ishikawa to get anything past her now.
And that was a great forehand she played from the backhand side on the diagonal. But Li Xiaoxia, she was there.
What a match we've just witnessed here. You've got to feel it for Kasumi Ishikawa. Yes, she's the highest ranked player of the two, but it's Li Xiaoxia, the current Olympic champion. Ishikawa 2-0 to the good. Had won the first two, 11-6 and 11-7, but what about Li Xiaoxia and that comeback?
Yeah, she just, I think as the game went on, she got better and better. You know, she pitched that third game 11-9, and then she stepped up a gear. In the next game 11-3, and then won the fifth 11-5.
And it'll be difficult for Kasumi Ishikawa to take that, but she's got to stay resilient. She's got to see the goodness in that. There's the score on the screen. It's now China 2, Japan 0.